Hi, it's Darnell with Wheel Oven Recipes. The NuWave Bravo toaster oven and air fryer is supposed to be able to hold up to a 3-pound chicken. So, I found a 3.3-pound chicken, just a little over, but I'm going to try and cook it up in the NuWave Bravo toaster oven and air fryer, and we're going to see what happens. So let's get cooking right now. So here's my chicken. Got it from a local farmer, and so I've even, I pressed down on it just a little bit. I'm hoping that it's going to fit when I put it on the pan and put it in there. I do have in the pan a Copper Chef Bacon grill mat. If you don't have them, I'm sorry, I don't think they make them anymore. But you can line your pan with whatever you can find that will work for you. For seasonings, I'm going to be using some lemon pepper seasoning and some Old Bay seasoning. Nothing in the video is sponsored. I'm going to go ahead and season up both sides of the chicken, and then I'll get it onto the pan. So I've got the chicken all seasoned up. I'm sure someone's saying that I could truss it or spatchcock it, but I really don't want to. And I've got the iGrill 2 here to measure meat temperature, and I've got a probe in the breast, in the thigh there. Got the one in the breast kind of sideways because I don't want it poking up into the top of the cooker there. Things are going to be possibly a little cramped. So sticking it on in, it fits. Yes, it fits. It's like a barely fits. I mean, it's almost hitting the top, but it fits. And so we're going to see what happens. I'm not getting really much any gap with the wires here, and I've got both wires pulled out. Not getting any like real gap in the door or anything, so I'm not worried about that. But going to turn the cooker on, and we're going to hit menu, go on over to roast. And now that we're at roast, we'll press press temp. I'm going to leave it at the 375. And then for time, I'm going to up that time. We're going to probably need maybe an hour or more, I don't know. But who knows? It's only 3 1/3 pounds, so maybe it'll need less. So an hour at 375 on roast. Going to go ahead and hit start. Going to let things cook, and I'll bring you back later. I'm probably not going to go trying to get in there to cover the top of it though, because it's already near the top anyway. And then I'd have like, some foil or something near the top. I'm just going to let it go ahead and cook, and Lord willing, it all turns out good. But we'll see what happens. I'll bring you back later. Okay, so things have been cooking for 55 minutes, almost an hour, and it's only at 125, so it's going to need a good while longer. I'm going to up the time. I'm going to add 45 minutes to the time, so it'll be at 50 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and let it cook like that, so it'll have been like an hour 45 minutes total for things to cook. This was a chicken that was frozen, and I thawed it out. I let it thaw for like 3 days, and it seemed pretty well thawed. As you can see, when I got it out, it seemed fully thawed. And I even checked inside of it. I didn't feel any ice pockets or anything like that. It was well thawed. So I'm suspecting that, at the lower temperatures, maybe the cooker just cooks a little lower. And I have kind of experienced that at the lower temperatures, it cooks a little lighter than at the hotter temperatures, where it really does some burning. So we're going to go ahead and let things continue to cook. We're only at 127, and this is the thigh that I've got right here now. It's 127 in the thigh. In the breast, it's reading the same, 127. On both of them, it's reading the exact same. That's interesting. So you usually don't have the exact same temp in the breast and the thigh, but it is so small, I guess, in that spot. In those spots where the breast and thigh probes are, we're reading about the same. So now the breast is 128. The thigh is still 127, but it just jumped up to 128 just as I switched over. So real close on the temps. Gonna let things continue to cook, and I'll bring you back. Alright, so things have been going for an hour 15 minutes. The thigh meat just hit 165. The breast is at 166, so a little above the thigh. Thigh is still 165, breast is 167 now. So things took a little over an hour to cook, but still we're all good and done. And so I'm just going to go ahead and just hit the off right there, turn things off. We'll get this bird out. There was no smoke ever during this cook. I didn't open up at all for anything. Let's see if I can get this this probe out without too much trouble. Just kind of holding chicken in place with the tongs as I pull the probe out. So we see the chicken looks pretty decent. Didn't get overcooked too much. You can let me know in a comment what you think about that. So I'm going to go ahead and get it on out. Set it onto my cutting board now. So we'll just let it set and rest here for about 5 minutes to reabsorb juices. So I just move the chicken over a little while it rests so I can get a plate over here. I'm going to go ahead and cut into it now. We'll see what's going on the inside here of this little 3-pound chicken. You can see down inside there, cooked all the way through. I just wanted to show you that. Just getting a piece of this little 3-pound bird breast meat. Let's see. There we go. So got that off. I'm going to just basically just cut this piece here so I have a little for some taste testing. Now it's time to do a taste test. So thank God for some chicken. Let's do a taste. Gonna taste a little more. Okay, so the chicken turned out pretty good. The skin is pretty crisp. The inside, it's not dried out. It's not super moist. It's not like a Ninja Foodi XL Pro air fry oven moist, but it's moist. It's not like dried out. So it turned out pretty good for a 3-pound chicken. Was able to cook it up. You saw that the skin is not overcooked at all, really. It, you know, didn't cover it, didn't do anything to it, and it didn't overcook it. So, you know, even though I don't mind the blackened, and, you know, sometimes I really prefer the blackened. Sometimes I'll make one that's in blackened off camera just for my own enjoyment. But basically this cooker, it cooks things without blackening the top at all. Not really. I mean, it was a little bit, but not really. So it did a pretty good job. And so it does cook a whole 3-pound chicken as they said it would. I was concerned about it being really, you know, near the top there, but it's okay. Didn't need to even cover it or anything. So, pretty nice. In the video description, there'll be a link to a printable version of the recipe. Also, lots of ways to help the channel, such as memberships, merch, donations, and also you'll be able to have a referral link to buy different cookers and such. I don't think that they sell this particular one at the shop that I have that referral relationship with, but still, you can get other nice cookers and things, and it's all up to you. And with all of that said, if you did like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon, and good eating.